Hello again. If you remember from one of my previous videos, I'm going to start reading the shortlist of the Goldsmiths Prize for this year, or I'm going to try and work my way through the shortlist of the Goldsmiths Prize. This is one I picked up from the library. There Are More Things by Yara Rodriques Fowler. And it's a book about Melissa and Katerina. Katerina, as it says here, grows up in the shadow of her dead aunt Laura, and Melissa, a South London native, is brought up by her mum and a crew of rebellious grandmothers. Both of them have Brazilian roots. They meet when they do a house share, and they're living in Mile End in London. And it maps, as well as their own friendship, it maps political turmoil in Brazil, present day and going back, because Katerina's aunt was involved in activism back years previously. We move to elections, London riots, almost sort of little protests that are taking place in London that the girls get involved in. It's a novel about their friendship. It's a novel about history, because it's looking a lot at Brazilian history, revolution, and love. These two girls become very close, and you've got their friendships with others in their group. And yes, it's Goldsmiths Prize. It's written, the Goldsmiths Prize celebrates books that are pushing the boundaries. This one, you've got lots of white space. You've got recipes in Portuguese. You've got repeated lines, repeated words. The format is interesting. And it's almost a multimedia book, because her note to the reader at the very beginning, it says, when a song plays on the page, listen to it out loud. When the characters speak in chorus, when they read from the iPhone at meetings, speak out loud with them. So the author is wanting you to get involved. She's wanting you to put the track on when you're reading, so you've got the music in your background that is in the background of the book. And then when there are these meetings, she's wanting you to talk out loud and chant with them and make the declarations. I didn't, because when you're reading in a public place, you can't very well do things like this. But it was an interesting concept to have a multimedia book. So, There Are More Things by Yara Rodriques Fowler on the shortlist for the Goldsmiths Prize this year. So, happy reading. Take care.